Okay, today is July 2nd, 2012. Video entry 1, case study 2523 for Giovanni Smith. Came in today for an initial audio eval, and records show that he is 12 years 3 months, and he lives currently with his mother, his father, and his 10-year-old sister. According to his mother, his hearing loss was found through the universal newborn hearing screening, and so he's been wearing hearing aids for as long as he can remember. She is concerned and wants him to be able to function in school and listen to the TV at home and in the van, and as well as listen to his Game Boy and his video game systems and such like that. Let's see. Thankfully, his mother did seem willing to do anything and everything. Money was no option, her words, for Gio's treatment. So we'll see what we can do. And Gio also seems to be a very pleasant individual. He is very active and very enthusiastic about what's to come. I mentioned that there's new technology out there, and he's willing to listen and see what suits him the best. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see what else. Note to self, I need to be able to make sure I have the results by Friday. She made an appointment on Monday to discuss the results. Monday the 9th. I also asked her if she had any family history on hearing loss, and up to her knowledge she said no. So we'll have to check up on that as well. Alright, that's about it. So that ends journal entry 1 for Giovanni Smith at 4:39. Okay, today is July 5th, 2012, journal entry number 2, case study 2523 for Giovanni Smith. Results came in a day earlier, and we were able to interpret it and actually find a pretty good prognosis. The results showed that the audiogram showed that the left ear had a primarily sensory neural hearing loss with a mild conductive component from 250 to 4,000 hertz. In his right ear, he also had a mixed hearing loss from 250 to 4,000 hertz. There was also a profound sensory hearing loss bilaterally. In the tympanogram, it showed the right ear to be type AD with an ECV of 5.8, and in the left ear he was type A due to his sensory neural hearing loss with an ECV of 0.7. Thankfully, his speech to scream in English is within normal limits. However, there's a moderate to severe level of SRT bilaterally. So this is it. I'll be able to give these results to Mrs. Smith on the 9th, and we'll go from there. This ends journal entry number 2 at 5 o'clock for Giovanni Smith. Today is July 9th, 2012. Just finished the meeting with Mrs. Smith, so this is journal entry number 3, case 2523 for Giovanni Smith. The meeting went well. She was pretty open to every prospect, and I discussed the results with her with the speech banana. Understood everything, and we talked about possible steps we can take to improve Gio's lifestyle in situations like at home, at school, and other activities, and so on. She and I agreed that the BTE with a soft full shell ear mold would be the best option for him. And she was pretty intrigued about the Bluetooth component I mentioned to her that would be compatible with any Bluetooth device, such as PS3s, iPads, iPhones, the Blu-ray players, computers. There's a large variety now that she has options for in order to connect Bluetooth. I I also told her that there's certain brands that I prefer. They're the best options at this moment, which is the Oticon and the Phonax. Oticon has pretty good teen packages that brings a variety of things, and the Phonax actually has a lot of features as well, including the Bluetooth compatibility, such as the FM integration, which would do well with Geo in school and such. In regards to his situation at school, I recommended her to obtain an FM system. However, since he is in a private school and in the mainstream classroom, she's going to need to obtain one on her own. The school won't provide one for her. So I gave her a few options there as well. I also told her that within the classroom, besides the FM system, there's other modifications that she could do or ask for, such as asking the teacher to seat Geo in the front row or in the middle, somewhere where he can listen to the verbal input a bit better. She should also ask the teacher to use visuals, use a lot of pictures in order for him to capture, and have a visual prompt in order to not get lost so much and be able to learn the information as much as possible and grasp every aspect of it. When it comes to main concepts during her lesson plans, ask her to keep it short and sweet and to repeat, repeat, repeat. I didn't stress it enough that she needs to learn how. The teacher would be doing Geo a big help by repeating all the main concepts so that he's able to grasp everything that he needs to grasp. I also told her that if she can ask the teacher to have a written copy of all the questions or vocabulary words that they're going to be discussing that day, so that he has another backup if he misses it with his hearing aids. I also let her know that she can ask for extended periods of time during assignments or a test while in class. So there's a few modifications that she can take care of as of now, once he starts school. Since it is summer, I recommended earplugs during water activities and such, so that the water won't be going into his ear canal and in through the tubes. So earplugs was a big recommendation. I also proposed support groups, even though she was pretty welcoming about Geo's hearing condition. She would still benefit from support groups, and she's never experienced any hearing loss in her family except for Geo, to prepare her for what's to come, get her ready for when he grows older and see what she can do as they move along, and have support from other families. I mean, these support groups don't just have to be for her, it's for Geo, for the entire family, it's for a variety of people. I gave her a few groups that she can go and visit, such as the Deaf Services Bureau in Gables Tower, so that would be in Coral Gables. And I also suggested the Here Florida. They're very informative, and I thought she would benefit from their website as well. So I gave her that information. Nonetheless, I also found an online support group, just in case you can't travel, called Parents of Deaf or Hard of Hearing Children. They were also very informative, and it's a support group online, just in case you can't get to the meetings. The last thing we talked about was getting blood tested for consanguinity. Just because she doesn't know of anyone in her family that has hearing loss doesn't mean it's not in their genes, so it's good to have a backup and to see if there's anything going on in there, just to look ahead and prevent some risk factors for his future kids or future family that he plans on having. So we're going to be getting on that too. Note to self, Mrs. Smith made an appointment on the 30th to let me know of her decisions based on a few things, including the brand that she prefers, whether she wants the Bluetooth component for sure or a wireless connected transmitter, and the FM system for school, which can be ordered with a mic if needed. So hopefully on the 30th we'll be able to get things rolling, and this will end journal entry number 3 for Giovanni Smith, case 2523 at 6:05.
What a world, what a life, I'm in love. I got a song that I sing, I can make the rain go Anytime I move my finger, lucky me, can't you see I'm in love?